Hey everybody, it's Rachel here from rachthestamper.wordpress.com, and today I'm going to show you a technique which is known as spotlighting. Basically for this technique, what you do is you pick a stamp. So this is from the Butterfly Basic Stamp Set, and what you're going to do is you're kind of going to make a pop-up layer off of it on an otherwise very simple card. So what we're going to have today is a Whisper White base. This is 4 1/4. This is going to be a vertical card. 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. We're going to have a second piece of Whisper White, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to have a piece of Tip Top Taupe and a piece of Whisper White. This Whisper White is 2 1/2 by 3, I believe. 2 1/2 by 3 is what I think I settled on. 2 1/2. Yeah, 2 1/2 by 3. So the Tip Top Taupe piece is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to bring the base and the Tip Top Taupe out of the way. We're going to bring in our paper piercing mat because I like to stamp onto that. And we're going to kind of settle on where we want to put our pop-up piece. Say, kind of in the middle, but maybe a little bit higher than the middle. And we're going to be using this flower image. We're going to use two colors today, Mint Macaron and Watermelon Wonder from the 2015-2017 in color collection, which thankfully aren't going away anytime soon because I really love these colors. However, I am going to dearly miss Blackberry Bliss if they decide not to add it to the catalog. Of course, unfortunately, we don't know that yet because they haven't announced the new catalog. Should be coming out later this week. If anyone watching is lucky enough to be a demo that's going to Salt Lake City for convention, I'm so jealous. I wish I could be there with you. Sounds like so much fun getting to see everything before anyone else does, which is so cool. It's one of the great perks about being a demonstrator. If you're able to go to convention, you get to see a lot of stuff before anyone else, which must be simultaneously thrilling and a little difficult because you can't talk about it. Except if you went with someone else, then you could talk about it with them, but you can't talk about it to anybody else, which is kind of cool. It's not for very long, but gosh, just to get to be able to see all that stuff, I don't know. It's almost like you need to have Men in Black come and zap you so you forget what it is you were going to talk about until you're allowed to. So we colored those in. I use, again, Watermelon Wonder for the flower and then Mint Macaron for the leaves. And what we're going to do is huff on this with our breath to basically reactivate the ink. And let's see, go down a teeny bit more. Okay. Pretty. All right. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put some adhesive onto the back of this piece. Come on, fast fuse. Alright, so we're going to stick this piece on. This is going to go into, again, a piece of Tip Top Taupe. It's about 1/4 inch bigger. And then we're going to put this onto our other Whisper White panel. And I just want to line this up. Pardon me if my head's in the image. Line this up on here so the image matches up. Now, normally, a lot of people do this maybe with a bigger stamp. You could add also some different, and you know, some little pieces from the stamp set as well. You could put this fern across if you wanted to add something else. But it's kind of meant to be a simple card to just highlight something that's very pretty. What I'm going to do with this, I am going to pop this up on a dimensional. We'll pop this up. Oops. Here. I do use every little last bit, as you can see, of my dimensionals. I kind of like the wall pieces actually too, better for if you're doing really tiny things. They come in really handy. All right, and now we're going to put this up onto our base card. And if this is a little too plain for you, you could always add a band of the, this would be actually really pretty on here, the see where I am with that. I might have to snip that a little bit with the glitter tape. I don't know if any of you still have this. This was in the Celebration catalog. Wow, I really loved this stuff. I'll be so happy if they decide to bring this back. I'm just going to wrap this around. I should have put this one before, but no biggie. I'll just stick that on there. Wrap it around. This glitter tape is so pretty. I'm not a big washi person because there's so many things, and then it's just kind of like there's almost too many things and you don't really know what to do with yourself. But man, I love this glitter tape and this clear stuff. You can actually color with ink. So that's a really pretty card. Again, you could pick a bigger image. That's what people do a lot of times. They pick a larger image. That way there's something bigger to showcase on this. You could also add just down here really tiny, if you can find some words that you wanted to add to it. Oh goodness, this is a set that is so old. I don't even know how old this is, to be honest with you. Good long time ago. It was called Short and Sweet. Had a lot of really pretty words in it. So I'm going to just stamp this in, let's see, we'll go with basic black. Because this is such a thin little word. It'll fit right on here. And again, I probably should have done this before I attached this, but that's me. That's not so bad. That's what happens when you stamp with Rachel. You get things kind of crazy on the fly. If you could see everything that is all around where I'm stamping right now, you will probably laugh out loud. I have so many different projects. I've got my botanical builders. Botanical builders? Is that what they are? Botanical blooms. I finally got my thinlits in. I'm so excited to use them. So I have flowers everywhere. But anyway, this is a very simple card, very simple technique. Here's another one that I did earlier. I didn't attach this to a panel yet, but I did this with the mint macaron in the background instead of the tip top taupe. So really simple card. Could use this for many different occasions. They're really pretty. This would make a really beautiful, now that I think of it, Mother's Day card, which would be also very simple. I don't know about you guys, but I send a lot of Mother's Day cards out to my friends as well. So this would be really easy to make a whole bunch of them. You could send them all out to your friends. Just put your little Happy Mother's Day in there. That would be a beautiful, easy card. Well, anyway, I hope you guys really like this video. And if you have any questions about the technique or suggestions or anything, please feel free to leave me a comment. You can reach me at reachthestamper.wordpress.com, reachthestamper@gmail.com. And if you'd like to get all these supplies and more, you can visit my online store, reachthestamper.stampinup.net. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care.